Greetings, it's Iain from RTL here. Welcome to the Pick and Mix, where each week you get a different subject. And this week it's Painting by Numbers, which is a posh name for album artwork ranking. It's becoming popular again. People love their album artwork. I certainly do. And today we're going to go with the wonderful Renaissance and their studio albums. Some of the nicest album artwork you'll get. There are some clankers in there, but 90% of it is pretty good. So we're only going to look at their studio albums, which means 21 to look at. So let's dive into the record covers of Renaissance. So number 21 is from 1983. Not my favourite album, Timeline, and not a great cover. Now, I love Annie Haslam, but I love her in the denim jacket, but her hair, stop it, big hair for the 80s. Yeah, not the best cover in the world, not the best album in the world, and I think you never hear them talking about it, so they weren't too impressed themselves. Okay, at number 20 from 1973, we have Ashes Are Burning. Now, it's a funny old cover. Why did they have to have that sort? I don't like that finish. I mean, I like the sort of Renaissance Ashes Are Burning. It's very twee, but the picture, it looks very muffled, and you can't see how lovely Annie Haslam's looking. That's the reason why. Okay, number 19 comes from 2013, and it's Grandine Il Vento. I think it's because you can't see the name of the album, and it looks like a half-finished painting. Nah. Yeah, someone hasn't got the colours right either. So, yeah, it's a shame, because that could have more potential. Okay. Number 18 then, from 1981, Camera. Yeah, bizarre cover that is. Bit of a James Bond theme going on there. The shutter and the Renaissance cameras all over the place. Nah, it's just not for me. I'm not a fan of that one either. Okay, number 17 from 1972, we have Prologue. Strange cover. What are they? Floating shelves? What's that yellow ball on the top? I mean, I like the rest. If they'd have taken them out, the rest of the cover would have been lovely. But it's that, yeah, strange one. Okay, number 16. Got a live album here, 2021, Renaissance 50th anniversary. I've always liked their logo like that. It gives it that sort of flair. The 50th thing, yeah, I thought you thought they'd have made a bit more of the 50, but yeah, it's got potential, but it's not there. I don't know what that swirly bit with the red is though. Can't get over that. Okay, number 15 from 1971, Illusion. I think the colour scheme's a little bit beige, isn't it? I like the idea of this bloke on the thing walking across space in the thing. I like the concept, but I think the delivery wasn't quite there. Okay, number 14 from 1978, we have got A Song for All Seasons. This is the album that I got really into this band. I like the picture of Annie Haslam, but don't put the things over it. Should have just got rid of the top bit and just put Renaissance You can't see what it's called. There we go. Can't have everything, can you? Number 13 from 2023. It's the Legacy Tour 2022. Yeah. I think putting the Legacy Tour words into the Renaissance loses it a little bit. I like the swirlies though, but you could have, I think, yellow's not the colour for that. I certainly wouldn't put yellow font and thing on that. I would have put the Legacy just a little bit lower, but not in the middle of it. Okay, number 12 from 1979, Azure d'Or. I quite like that. It's all about blues, and I love that sort of splattery painting effect. Well, it's nice. Cover, that is. Okay, number 11. Going back to the very beginning, 1969, Renaissance. I love the picture, but the writing could have been a bit better. You see, that would look better with what they went with, not that. Yeah, good album though. Okay, number 10 from 2016, we have Renaissance Live and the BBC Sight and Sound. Really nice picture. I think it's London. You know, mixture of pictures. I love the colours. I think it's a really nice cover. I do like that one. Okay, number 9 is another live album from 2018, A Symphonic Journey. I just think that's quite good. I like the artwork on that. Really nice. At number 8, another live album from 2011. It's the Renaissance Tour, Turn of the Cards and Scheherazade and Other Stories. I think that's really good. How they've split the two covers. The word Renaissance looks great. Turn of the Cards in this really medieval thing. It's a super cover, and it shows the two albums that they were touring with. Okay, at number 7 from 2001, we have Tuscany. Really good cover. I love that scene. Looks very Tuscany. I love the trees. Very, very good cover. At number 6 from 1974, we have Turn of the Cards. Like the castles in the background. Big into me castles. I just love like the tarot cards. Excellent, excellent cover. At number 6, it's another live album, In the Land of the Rising Sun, live in Japan. Yeah, it's got the Mount. I think that's Mount Fuji. Everything. I love that. My only criticism, Renaissance should have been a better colour, but the picture is really good. At number 4, another live album, Renaissance 2012 at the Union Chapel. Super picture of the band on stage. Them lovely blues, and then the church window. Beautiful, absolutely brilliant. And the band at the time. Really atmosphere cover. Love that cover. Number 3, 1976, live at Carnegie Hall. I quite like that. I like the idea of it. I like the pub window, stained glass, and I like the couple. It's very similar to the couple at the thing on the side there. Very, very good cover that is. Okay, number 2 from 1977. We have one of the best albums, Novella. It's got that sort of medieval look, hasn't it? They're all dressed in like medieval clothes. You've got a castle. I just think it's a super cover. But my favourite cover from 1975, Scheherazade and Other Stories. I just love that. It's got that Tibetan feel with it. I love how the font. I think, and that sort of yellow background, and then you got the picture in the front. It really sets the album off. I really like this cover. I've always liked this cover. It's a good album as well. So there we go. There are some Renaissance covers. Bit arty, but always an enjoyable. Okay, that's all for today. And don't forget to join us all tonight on the live stream. But we'll be back tomorrow, and we've got a busy day. First off is a birthday top 10, and it's not just a normal one tomorrow. It's my friend, mate, buddy for over 40 years now, and tomorrow he reaches a milestone which makes it's his 60th birthday tomorrow, and that's Lee. You know, met him at a Uriah Heep gig back in 1985, and we've been friends ever since. And the only reason he spoke to me because I had a Quo tour jacket on. Because he's a big fan of Quo like me. So we got that, and then we've got live albums from the maestro himself, Mr. Rick Wakeman. And then we got a new album, and it's the new album from the Doobie Brothers. It's been out a little while. There's been many good albums out lately. It's just fitting them in, and it's Walk This Road. So that's all coming up tomorrow. So have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you tonight on the live stream. Bye for now.